There's no such thing as a free lunch, so the saying goes, but how many of us can rustle up the ingredients for a meal without putting our hands in our pockets? We're in Chepstow in the shadow of the Severn Bridge to talk to forager Henry Ashby.
First conscious age I can remember of actually going out foraging with was my granddad in the Wharfdale. But then we moved to the Scilly Isles when I was 10, and there was a chap called Vernie Thompson who took me under his wing there, and this is where it really started. He showed me shrimping, cockling, collecting sea spinach and everything, which him and his wife Vi, they actually substituted their diet with it. Funny thing about sea spinach, which grows further up, it grows within sight of the water, but not actually in it, which I don't really understand. It won't grow inland, but it will only grow by the coast. So we're going to have a look for some of that now.
Henry, we seem to have some sea spinach here.
Yeah, the sea spinach is a wonderful vegetable because the reason the chefs like it, whereas cultivated spinach, its shelf life is about 24, 48 hours maximum and it's all wilted. The sea spinach can last for a week on the shelf. It's actually the granddad of spinach, beetroot and chard. Its botanical name is Beta vulgaris, and through cultivation over the years, some people grow it for its root, which is obviously beetroot, some people grow it for its stalk, which is chard, and other people grow it for its leaf.
Henry, we've got some crab apples here. Most of us can recognise these. What are they good for?
They're basically great for making jams, and if you're going to make anything with a jam, because they've got this wonderful fruity taste, which isn't a massive apple taste, but it's got that beautiful... If you eat them raw like this, everybody knows, you get that really tannic bang.
Not good.
Not quite as much. Yeah, it's not good, but once you put it into and make a sauce with it, it makes this wonderful jelly, which then you can add other things like blackberries to. And the blackberry, you'll get the beautiful blackberry flavour, and this, with its sourness, makes it even more fruity, and that's what it's like. It's like winemaking. Winemaking, you've got to have the tannin with the fruit, because if you just have the fruit, the wine will become flabby and watery. Exactly the same with this. If you want to make good jam, use these little things in it as well. Obviously peel them and core them.
Quite a few things here, Henry. We've got some rose hips, we've got some black currants and sloes. Now, I hate gin personally, but I've had sloe gin and it's lovely.
Yeah, sloe gin's one of those things that people usually buy, but I wouldn't. I'd recommend you make your own. You just buy a bottle of basic gin and then roll your sloes in granulated sugar. People spend a long time pricking them with forks and needles and things. You don't need to do that. Just get your sloes, put them on the chopping board, roll them with granulated sugar, and you'll have pricked all the holes in them to get the juice out of them. But if you look at these sloes, I don't know what happened here, but I think they must have cross-pollinated with a damson at some time, because they're massive. Sloes are normally only the size of like a little small berry, a grape at most, but these are like as big as gobstoppers. They're wonderful. These are pennyworts, and the word wort, which most people know, like you get St. John's wort, is what the actual word should be hurt. They're used for medicine. I can't do this with these now because these are baby ones. But as they grow bigger, you can peel off the back skin, and they're a natural antiseptic, and they used to use them in days of yore when the knights were around. They used to use them as a healing. And you just take off the back and you get this beautiful antiseptic balm from the pennyworts.
Are there any things that people should avoid when they go foraging?
Definitely don't go foraging for mushrooms unless you've got an expert with you or you know yourself what you've definitely found. There's a mushroom out there called the yellow stainer, looks like a field mushroom, smells like a field mushroom, and those that have eaten it have said it tastes like a field mushroom, but you'll be very, very ill. It won't kill you, but you won't like to do it again, that's for sure.